make fresh stock and then send it fresh to the
Hmm.
customer
Agree.
instead of having ek saal purana stock, 1.5 saal purana stock, because the customer deserves the best product.
So now, since it's been almost, so your journey looks like you raised the funds, you're having a good product line, everything was going good. As a brand, now what is the one biggest challenge that you are struggling with? Like that you feel so like if this is solved, then again we're going to be unstoppable. I know there are like multiple challenge, but if you can highlight a couple of them, so
Yeah.
that would be great.
So I think for a fast growing startup, I mean, this is funny, but I'll say it. You tend to go out of stock at times, no matter how much you prepare. And I come
Yeah.
from the thought process ki fresh pakao, fresh khao. And this is what my mom has inculcated in me that so, I mean, which is what I try and implement in the system also, that we need to make fresh stock and then send it fresh to the
Hmm.
customer
Agree.
instead of having ek saal purana stock, 1.5 saal purana stock, because the customer deserves the best product. Now, which also
Hmm.
means that I don't want to be overstocked. At the same time, probably some product you were selling, let's say X units, next month you're selling 10x units, third month you're selling probably 400x units. So how do you envisage, how do you project all these things? If that problem is solved, probably मेरे को नींद अच्छे से आने लगेगी.
Okay, so that is one thing. That is your worst nightmare. But I can relate to it. Anyways, at last I want to know a little bit about your marketing. So since how you going to, you got a very good buzz, right? This space is very overcrowded. If you look at the skincare market,
Hmm,
and so there's like
yeah.
there's n number of people operating. There's n number of foreign brands as well who got entry into the domestic market. So what was your strategy to have your unique differentiation in the market? Like people started looking at you, huh, this is different. So what is one that
Hmm,
strategy, and like how you are going to leverage this to the audience, how you're showcasing it to the audience?
hmm. Absolutely. So, when sometimes as entrepreneurs we tend to overcomplicate things, uh, that हमें कुछ ऐसा करना है जो पहले किसी ने नहीं करा, or we want to create something which
Hmm.
never existed. And the other side is problematic also, wherein sometimes there may be Me Too products or Me Too brands. What we realized was that इतना बड़ा गैप था between मासी and classy Ayurveda. Uh, and India is a mass market nation. If you
Yeah.
look at some of the most premium brands, they cater to a very niche category in the country. And if you look at the way India has increased its consumption, has increased its affordability, and the openness and acceptance of products that are slightly premium than the conventional FMCG companies, we realized that in Ayurveda there was a very big white space, and there was no brand doing what we thought we could do. uh, so TAC is trying to bridge that divide between Masi and Classy Ayurveda with affordable offerings. So products start from 99 rupees and go up to 600, 700 max, uh, entire
Wow.
category included. And but the packaging, the experience, the product quality, and everything else around the product except for the price is extremely premium.
Hmm.
So the brand is
Wow.
aspirational, has an appeal associated with it, but is available, but is easy on the pocket. That is what we tried to
Hmm.
do through TAG, and I think that is something which is working, because who doesn't want a great quality product at a great price?
Amazing. Nice. You really answered it in a
Hmm.
very nice manner. So, at
Yeah.
last point of the conversation, I want to ask one more thing. I'm gonna challenge you once again, but like, what do you think so
Sure.
tag will going to look like? I don't. I will still think so that you might going to change your the brand name. You come up with a lot of new names that you started with Khadi and now with tag. So, what year 2033 will look like for you? Who knows? Brand name can be tag,
2033.
but yeah, 10
So
years
it
from
will
now.
remain TAC because there can only be one the Ayurveda company. So tag to एक ही रहेगा and brand will remain the same. I think the kind of love that we are enjoying and we hope to grow in domestic markets. I think by 2033 तो we'll not need to introduce tag to anybody because entire globe would be
Wow.
knowing it. मतलब लोगों को होगा कि यार आयुर्वेदा मतलब टैग टैग मतलब आयुर्वेदा